Have you ever wondered why you can't get started even when you know you should? Why does everything seem to get delayed and put off? Challenging question. Why is it that even when we know exactly what we need to do, we can't seem to fully get started? How can we overcome this issue? In today's video, we will explore 25 practical and scientifically backed techniques to boost your focus and productivity. By the end of this video, you will have actionable strategies that you can start using today to improve your concentration and accomplish more. Tip 1. Using the Pomodoro technique. Scientific explanation and practical application. The Pomodoro technique is a time management method where you break your work into 25-minute intervals, called Pomodoros, followed by a 5-minute break. After 4 Pomodoros, take a longer break. This technique helps keep your mind focused while avoiding burnout. Practical tip. To use this technique, set a timer for 25 minutes and focus on a single task. After 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break and repeat the process. After every 4 Pomodoros, take a longer break of 15-30 minutes. Tip 2. Breaking large tasks into smaller tasks. Scientific explanation and practical application. One of the main reasons people procrastinate is because large tasks seem overwhelming. When we break them down into smaller, manageable parts, it's easier to start and stay focused. Practical tip. If you have a large project, break it down into smaller tasks. For example, instead of write a report, try write introduction, create outline, write conclusion. Each task will feel more achievable, and you'll feel more motivated to get started. Tip 3. Daily planning. Scientific explanation and practical application. Planning your day ahead allows you to visualize your tasks and focus on the most important ones. Studies show that having a clear agenda for the day significantly boosts productivity and focus. Practical tip. Each morning or the night before, write down your to-do list and prioritize your tasks. Focus on your top 3 most important tasks and ensure they are completed before moving on to others. Tip 4. Maintaining an organized workspace. Scientific explanation and practical application. A cluttered workspace can negatively affect your ability to concentrate. Research shows that a clean, organized environment helps reduce distractions and improves focus. Practical tip. Before starting work, spend a few minutes cleaning your workspace. Only keep what you need on your desk and remove any distractions. This will help clear your mind and set the stage for productivity. Tip 5. The 2-minute rule. Scientific explanation and practical application. The 2-minute rule states that if a task will take less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately. This technique helps prevent small tasks from piling up and overwhelming you. Practical tip. Whenever you come across a task that will take under 2 minutes, like replying to an email or putting something away, do it right away instead of adding it to your to-do list. Tip 6. Focus on one task at a time. Scientific explanation and practical application. Multitasking may seem efficient, but studies show it actually reduces productivity and focus. The human brain can only effectively concentrate on one task at a time. Practical tip. Instead of trying to juggle multiple tasks, focus on completing one task at a time. Turn off distractions like notifications and commit your full attention to the task at hand. Tip 7. Time blocking. Scientific explanation and practical application. Time blocking involves scheduling specific blocks of time for particular tasks. It helps reduce procrastination and ensures you dedicate uninterrupted time to high-priority activities. Practical tip. At the start of each day, block off chunks of time for specific tasks. Make sure each block is dedicated to just one task, and avoid switching between tasks during the block. Tip 8. Eliminate distractions. Scientific explanation and practical application. Distractions are one of the biggest killers of productivity. Studies show that it takes an average of 23 minutes to get back on track after an interruption. Practical tip: to minimize distractions, mute your phone, turn off social media notifications, and create a dedicated workspace. Inform those around you about your focus time to avoid interruptions. Tip 9. Practice mindfulness meditation, scientific explanation, and practical application. Mindfulness meditation has been shown to improve focus by training your brain to be more aware of the present moment. It also reduces stress, making it easier to concentrate. Practical tip: start your day with just 5 minutes of mindfulness meditation. Sit in a quiet space, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. This helps clear your mind and set a calm tone for the day. Tip 10. Stay physically active, scientific explanation, and practical application. Exercise is proven to improve cognitive function, boost memory, and increase concentration. Physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, which improves mental clarity. Practical tip: incorporate short bursts of physical activity into your day, like a quick walk or stretching exercises. If possible, exercise for at least 30 minutes a day to improve overall focus and energy levels. Tip 11. Sleep well. Scientific explanation and practical application. Sleep is crucial for cognitive function. Poor sleep can impair memory, focus, and decision-making abilities. Practical tip: aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Create a bedtime routine that encourages relaxation, such as reading a book or taking a warm bath before sleep. Tip 12. Use positive reinforcement, scientific explanation, and practical application. Rewarding yourself after completing a task creates positive reinforcement, motivating you to stay productive. This is supported by behavioral psychology. Practical tip: after completing each task, give yourself a small reward, a snack, a break, or a short walk. This will help you stay motivated to continue working. Tip 13. Limit multitasking, scientific explanation, and practical application. While multitasking may seem efficient, research shows it reduces productivity. The brain works better when focused on one task at a time. Practical tip: instead of juggling multiple tasks, tackle them one by one. Prioritize your tasks and focus on completing each before moving on to the next. Tip number 14. Stay organized with to-do lists, scientific explanation, and practical application. To-do lists help you keep track of tasks, prioritize them, and break large projects into smaller, manageable steps. Practical tip: at the start of your day, write down your tasks in order of priority. Check them off as you complete them, which will give you a sense of accomplishment and motivate you to keep going. Tip 15. Avoid perfectionism, scientific explanation, and practical application. Perfectionism can hinder progress because it causes individuals to focus excessively on making things perfect rather than getting things done. Practical tip: aim for progress, not perfection. Focus on completing tasks and making continuous improvements, rather than getting stuck in the details. Tip number 16. Practice deep work, scientific explanation, and practical application. Cal Newport's concept of deep work involves dedicating long, uninterrupted periods of time to focus deeply on a single task. Studies show that the more time you spend in deep work, the more you can achieve. Practical tip: schedule blocks of 60-90 minutes where you focus entirely on one task. During this time, eliminate all distractions and immerse yourself fully in the work at hand. Tip 17. Set SMART goals, scientific explanation, and practical application. Setting SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. helps you break down big tasks into clear, actionable steps, making them easier to tackle. Practical tip: when setting your goals, make them smart. For example, instead of saying, "I will work on my project," say, "I will complete the first draft of my project by 3 p.m. tomorrow." Tip R18: eliminate decision fatigue. Scientific explanation and practical application. Decision fatigue occurs when you have to make too many decisions, which leads to mental exhaustion and poor decision-making. Research shows that making fewer decisions can help maintain focus and improve productivity. Practical tip: reduce the number of decisions you need to make by planning your day the night before, setting routines, and automating repetitive tasks. Tip 19: use visual reminders. Scientific explanation and practical application. Visual reminders trigger focus by providing constant cues for what needs to be done. Studies have shown that people are more likely to complete tasks when they are visually reminded of them. Practical tip: place sticky notes or reminders on your desk or computer screen to keep important tasks top of mind. You can also use apps with reminder features to stay on track. Tip 20: take regular breaks. Scientific explanation and practical application. Taking breaks throughout the day helps to refresh your brain, preventing burnout and mental fatigue. Research shows that taking short breaks can improve focus and productivity in the long run. Practical tip: use the Pomodoro technique or set alarms to take a 5-minute break every 25 minutes. During these breaks, get up, stretch, or take a walk to clear your mind. Tip 21: use music or background. Sound scientific explanation and practical application. For some, listening to instrumental music or background sounds can improve focus and concentration. Research shows that certain types of music, such as classical music, can enhance cognitive performance. Practical tip: try listening to instrumental music, white noise, or binaural beats while working. Avoid lyrics, as they can be distracting. Tip 22: work in sprints. Scientific explanation and practical application. Working in sprints involves focusing intensely on a task for a short period of time, then taking a brief break. This can help sustain energy and prevent mental fatigue. Practical tip: set a timer for 20-30 minutes to work intensely on a task, then take a 5-minute break. Repeat this process for a few cycles, ensuring productivity without burnout. Tip 23: stay hydrated and eat healthy. Scientific explanation and practical application. Dehydration and poor nutrition can negatively affect cognitive function and concentration. Studies show that staying hydrated and eating brain-boosting foods improves focus and energy. Practical tip: drink plenty of water throughout the day and opt for brain-boosting foods like nuts, fruits, and vegetables. Avoid sugary snacks that lead to energy crashes. Tip number 24: create a power hour. Scientific explanation and practical application. A power hour is a dedicated time to work on the most important tasks without distractions. Research shows that working with a sense of urgency and focus during a set time increases productivity. Practical tip: set aside 1 hour during the day where you focus solely on the most critical task, eliminating all distractions and giving it your full attention. Tip 25: reflect and review daily. Scientific explanation and practical application. Reflecting on your progress at the end of each day helps you stay on track and identify areas for improvement. Studies show that reflection leads to better decision-making and increases accountability. Practical tip: at the end of each day, take 10 minutes to review what you accomplished. Write down any challenges you faced and think about how you can improve tomorrow. By incorporating these 25 tips into your daily routine, you can drastically improve your focus and productivity. The key is to consistently apply these techniques and adjust them to your personal needs. Remember, improving focus and productivity is a gradual process, and with practice, you'll start seeing remarkable results. So, which of these tips are you going to try first? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on productivity and personal growth.